All right, guys, this is episode number 174. 174 episodes. And we're coming in about a year anniversary of when I started the channel, episode 1, back around February 5th of 2021. So looking to do some giveaways in the near future. If you have any ideas, you can tell me in a comment what kind of giveaways you'd like to do, ones I've done in the past or different ones you've seen in different channels. Let me know. So I found this guy on Twitter. I noticed this picture first off. He said he was looking to move some flat rate boxes, and looking at his posts, it seemed like it was mostly newer product that he's opening, mostly baseball. So I thought I'd give it a chance. These are the kind of things that I love the most on eBay, is looking for rookie lots, autographs of old baseball players, and then flat rate boxes. Not a huge fan of opening blasters and all that stuff, so this is how I get my fix with that kind of stuff. So I paid $66.50, so it leaves him with $45 for the cards itself before paying the shipping. As soon as I feel like I'm happy with the result, I will show you his information on Twitter, and I'll probably order more if I like them. So $66.50 for a large flat rate box ends up being about 4,000 cards. So you can do the math. I think it's worth it, assuming that it is newer cards. So I know the value will come if there's some inserts and rookies, short prints. So as soon as I feel like it was worth it, I'll show you his information. So it looks like we have some Topps Heritage. That might be Bowman. So at least it's newer things. So there's some Heritage, Topps Flagship. So it appears like it is all newer in the last 5 years. So what I'll do is I'll take a stack. He said that a previous box that he put together, the guy said that he found a Fernando Tatis rookie. You know, we'll see if we get lucky with that kind of stuff in a little bit. All right, so we'll go through these fairly quick. There's a Trout. So hopefully we can put some cards on the table here that are a little bit better. I see an insert so far, and seeing Trouts in there leaves me some hope. Ooh, I do like these cards. So these are the archives. These are from 2016, a while ago. That's a neat looking card. Reprint. So if you have Ichiro, got kind of warped. I'm sure that was common. So it's cool to see. These are the kind of cards that I like, just because these iconic images of these big names. Cal Ripken. So it looks like these were an insert set in Topps Heritage. So A65. These are neat cards. They may not hold a lot of value, but just the iconic cards from Topps, those are pretty neat. All right, a couple of those. Nice way to start. I'll take it. Boy, a lot of those. So, Bull Durham. I don't have any of the Bull Durham ones. So 2016 archives. It makes me want to. Oh, there's Corey Seager. I got tricked. I thought it was a rookie. So I got to look at some 2016 breaks. I'll probably look for Jazz Family 2016 Topps Archive just to kind of see if these are inserts or if they're not. So we have Topps Fire from 2019. So when you mentioned that there was a Fernando Tatis, makes sense. It looks like a lot of 2019. Now if I just look at this stack, it doesn't seem like there's more than 10 players that I would take out of this. These are definitely commons. So I'll have to check to see if they are short prints. Maybe it's 725 to 750. I can't remember what the high number for Heritage that year is. I got a Soto. So second year Soto. Got a lot of Topps Fire. I don't mind this kind of stuff. As I put together player lots, I can add this to the stacks that I have. Another man's trash, another man's treasure. So we have 20, 18 or 19? 18. So this would be Acuna, Soto year. And obviously I'm going quick, so I'm probably missing stuff. So I'm not seeing a whole lot of value here yet. So what I've gone through already, if I just continued at this, paying $30 for a large flat rate box would be reasonable. Hopefully it changes a little bit. Yeah, so what I see so far, I would say about half and half. Half of these cards will simply go back into a flat rate box. And then I sell 5,000 or 4,000, whatever large flat rate box is, for usually about $1 per 1,000 cards. Doesn't seem like a lot, which it isn't. I like the Cunyas, and Jeter, Trout. So at least he left in the base cards here that are a little better. Ripken, Tani. I don't see any rookies thus far. It looks like it's base veterans. I wouldn't count the USA ones as being rookies. Although some are kind of cool, like the CJ Abrams. He might be relevant in the years to come. It is fun to look at old sets like that and see players that had cards issued a couple years ago that are now rookies, which is cool. I remember when I found my Fernando Tatis and Juan Soto and Acuna's like 2 years ago. And they were unsleeved in a 5,000 count box full of rookies. So it's really cool to go back and pull those out later. So we got a numbered Puig. More Topps Heritage. Again, for all these Heritage, I'll have to go back and see if they are the action variation, the photo variant, or the short prints. So there's a lot of things to watch for in regards to Topps Heritage. I went to the cities yesterday. So I live in Rochester, Minnesota. I went to Woodbury and bought a collection that was on Facebook Marketplace. So there's Chronicles, nope, just Panini. Votto things are sure heating up. Mookie. So it ended up being, the buyers, so the seller said 20 to 25,000 baseball, all newer, 2020 or newer. So he had it on for $250. I countered at $200. Just driving to the cities, I didn't want to pay the $250 for it. So we agreed on the $200. Bet behind a grocery store in Woodbury. It was like 4,000 or 5,000 count boxes and then some other stuff. I haven't looked through it yet. I wanted to finish a couple projects I had before I had some fun with that. So it's still sitting in my car in the 0-degree temps. So I asked him, is he still collecting? What made you come across all these? Do you open wax? He said that he got those from a buddy of his. The price was right. And there was some vintage that was included in the package deal. And some higher end cards. And he sold the higher end cards and kept the vintage. And then he moved away from most of the bulk there. Ooh, I like how there's the oddball ones. Sometimes these oddball ones have more value than the baseball player itself. So you got a Griffey, Ted Williams. Archive is definitely one of my favorites. I do like these. 2017? 16. Mascot cards. I don't know if anybody collects mascot cards, but I do have a few of those. I don't know, I got like probably 300 or 400. I had one guy that came to my sale last summer, and he specifically asked me for mascot cards in a message, and I pulled them all together, and he never showed up, but I do have like 300 mascot cards. Maybe if I put the lot on eBay and just had a buy it now price, maybe that's the thing. Maybe people collect mascot cards beyond the one guy that requested it on Facebook. Got some Optic, got some colors. This is first year Optic, I think. Oh, second year. So whenever I get Optic or Prism cards, I put them all in penny sleeves. I'll put them aside a little bit. I love the Stadium Club photos. Whitey Ford. Yeah, so I paid $30 for this. I'm pretty close to staying at that. This past summer I went to Eau Claire, and there's a card shop there. Numbered Chronicles. There's a card shop there that had a bunch of 5,000 count boxes for $100 each. He had 20 of them, I think. Then he had a bunch of binders. He said if I bought the 20 5,000 count boxes, he'd throw in the binders for free. So I ended up doing that. And there was a lot of like Bowman First kind of things and refractors and numbered cards and rookies. But it was all collections that he's picked up that just hasn't had time to go through. And that was definitely worth it. Took a long time. Well, there's one of the first rookies. Matt Olson rookie, that's a good one. Yeah, so these definitely get hidden with the small rookie logo. Now I definitely know when I go through this at a slower pace, I'm gonna find some cards that I missed. Always grabbing the first cards from the bottom stack is always tricky. Love that picture. Victor Robles, I think. Al Kaline. So at least most of these are tops. They're not Panini unlicensed cards. Ernie Banks. I guess you'd call that Acuna. We got some basketball. I can't remember if we said they had basketball in there. Got some chrome. Thank you, Aaron. I like how they made a lot of these refractors. It's another big stack of chrome. Griffey, that's cool. Well, they brought like 35 a pay, 40. They're getting there. That's a neat card. Hunter Pence. I'll always think of Fuller House when I see Hunter Pence now. Ripken. Oh, so these are all inserts. That big stack. Trout. Must be update then. Maybe they just made one set of. This is 20. Maybe in 2019 they only had one set of chrome. The update chrome, maybe that started in 2020. Why'd they pick Reese Hoskins? I saw Kyle Lewis there. I swear that he was better. When I looked at his WAR last night, it wasn't anything too impressive. Vladdy. I think it was like 2.5 or 3, and he's like 26. I saw a card on eBay and I was wondering if it was worth bidding, and after seeing a 26 and wore a 3, it didn't seem to make sense. It was one of those holiday Christmas candy cane bats that almost got me. I almost fell for it. I love a good candy cane bat. But who doesn't? Ooh, we got 2020 Heritage. Maybe we'll get extremely lucky and get a Bo Bichette. Probably not. Hey, let's even take a Dustin May. Ooh, more football. Zach Galifianakis. Got Pujols. A lot of cards to go through. More Chrome. Blake Bortles. What year is this? We got a Walter Payton. Mark Andrews. Not a whole lot of value in the football, but another big stack of Chrome. Nolan Ryan. Leonard Fournette. I wonder what you guys think this is worth. I guess I'm not too far away from the $65 price. I don't know if I'm at the point where I would buy more. Oh, full price, Bo Bichette. Doesn't take much to get me happy there. If I find anything worth anything of huge value, I could share with you in a video later. That's the Albies rookie. Just got a bunch of those. So we're at 17 or 18 minutes right now. Try to keep it under 25. I wonder if anybody else buys flat rate boxes. I've never seen on YouTube anybody open a flat rate box and share what they got. I've never seen that. I wonder if anybody else actually buys these and enjoys them. I know I'm definitely unusual in the aspect that I don't mind the bulk like this. I don't mind spending time sorting it. So before I moved into the house that I'm at right now, I've lived here for 6 years. I lived in an apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, and I had one room dedicated to cards. So it was very full. When I got the house, I decided I didn't want to bring all the common cards, so after I sorted out the players I wanted, I decided to get rid of the base commons that had no value. Literally 5-cent commons from 1990 Donruss. For 1990 Donruss, for example, I had a 5,000 count box of just that. So what I did is I contacted the art teachers in the district that I taught in, and I said if they would want any cards for collages or prizes or anything, and I ended up getting rid of probably close to 300,000 cards. Those are cool. And it was a great way for me to get rid of some cards. The kids enjoyed them at schools. And then ever since, when I buy collections, I automatically just put them right in flat rate boxes and get rid of them. So I would guess between the initial time where I gave a bunch away, Tarkenton, and then ever since, like 4 or 5 years, I know I've gotten rid of over 1 million cards. If I think of how many flat rate boxes I've filled, there was one guy last summer that picked up 60 flat rate boxes, large flat rate boxes, and that's 250,000 cards. So I know I've filled at least 50 flat rate boxes multiple times to multiple people. So I know I've given away or sold really cheap, probably 1 to 2 million cards. And I still have 1 to 2 million cards at home. Got some more inserts here. I don't know if the retail ones are not die cut and the hobby ones are die cut. Because I've seen these where they're die cut and they're thicker, textured. Oh, Steph Curry. Don't see those too often in flat rate boxes. Giannis. We got a little bit of basketball and football. I'll take that as a nice little bonus there. Shohei. Yeah, I would say for $66.50, I'm happy with it. I'm not at the point where I would go and request more, but I'm happy. If this is something you're interested, you can reach out to me and I can share his information, but another stack of some football, more chrome. I do like how there's chrome in there. Acuna. That's neat. The gold cup. Mookie. All right, I think we'll end it here. There's some more. I guess that was all right. I'll share it. So here's, if you're interested in this, looks like the retired Army Combat Infantry Sergeant. I think what it is. So Anthony Casey, he does have a whole bunch more. I messaged him this morning, said I would open them up. He does have a lot more. So if you're interested, value-wise, I mean, you can get 3 blasters of baseball, or you can have this. Me personally, I'd much rather have this, because even if you are lucky and get an autograph, you sell them for a couple bucks at the most. So yeah, I would definitely choose this. But that is not what everyone chooses. I would say 99% of people would rather have blaster boxes than all of this mess. But I like it. All right. Thanks for watching. Please let me know if you have any specific giveaways you'd like me to do. I'm considering this as I reach that 1-year anniversary of when I started the channel. All right. Thanks for your time watching. I appreciate it. Happy collecting.